Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. We are back again, and I am sad. I am very sad. Oh, man. Dude, yesterday I went out of my way to go and do the Temporal Sanctum so I can join the Circle of Fortune. Right? Here's one thing, and let this be a PSA to all of you out there. I thought I had joined the Circle of Fortune when I talked to Zarek. And I was like, yeah, I want to join the Circle of Fortune because I was in a hurry, right? I never talked to this chick and confirmed it. So guess who is still butt-ass rank 1, even though he cleared, what was it, 4 monoliths yesterday? 3? Oh my god. Malric, thank you so much for subscribing. Circle of Misfortune, that's right. Malric, thank you for, oh wow, the 2 months, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, okay, that makes up for it. There we go. It just douse me in your subs. I'm kidding. Only if you want to. Oh, man. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Good job. I'm rank 4 already on my new SSF character. And that's still in first mono. Oh, dude. I didn't even check. Like, I wasn't, like, here's the thing. I wasn't going to be doing prophecies anyway. But what gets really nice when you're doing this is rank 5 and rank 6. They really help with your build, especially when you get to empowereds. Not this. So this character is going to be horribly under-geared going into rank 6. We're getting to a point where I got to respec anyway. I think I just got to rework this entire build, unfortunately. So let's jump in. Well, what I did, and you're probably here, Niche. What I did is, you know, went into monoliths right off the bat, and then when I found a Temporal Sanctum key, skipped to the end. Really? I mean, maybe when season 2 comes out, I'll do a full campaign on that character, and then I won't have to worry about it. You do full campaign every time? Respect. I respect. Especially so, oh, hardcore, yeah, understood. Understood. I would do the same thing. Like, QB1 Junkie says he does the campaign every time. And I think I understand why. That way he doesn't go into monoliths and accidentally gets one shot. And so he goes in there and he's strong enough and able to farm. Okay. Is that better than what I got? No. Alright, what's good? What's good, caster? Just had level 60 on my paladin and use your new guide. Thanks, first character ever. Hey, Justin, I'm glad to hear that, man. I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, that's cool. The melee attack speed could make this. I mean, with the Void Pen, that's a lot of flat. I would prefer Void flat, but Lightning flat's not too bad either. 19% health. Yeah, here we go. 4 mana gain when you use Rive. Okay, I'm fine with that. Critical strike avoidance. I'm gonna have to start worrying about that soon. Yeah, I'll take it. What's my physical? My physical resistances are not looking good anymore. Surely I got a better ring. Surely I got a better ring than that. Let's take a look. Critical strike of okay, cool. Yeah, what am I even getting out of this? Nothing. Critical strike avoidance, cool. I need this. Oh, it's good. On a solo character found, do you got to get to Act 9 before you can even join the factions? I forgot how it's set up before all. Yeah, you got to do that. Yeah, absolutely, Justin, over on YouTube, man. That's so freaking awesome. I'm glad it's working out for you. I need this to turn into physical. Physical dodge. Okay. Man, I wanted to use that rain. Well, you know, YOLO. Hey, it worked. Okay, cool. Let's throw on physical resistance. There we go. We are good. Oh, except for fire. Did this have fire resistance on it? No. Where am I missing the fire? Well, how long have I been missing fire? Bah humbug. YOLO. Oh, okay, cool. Do I just throw on elemental resistance? I think I just throw on elemental resistance here. Oh, I could also throw on armor shred. No, this ain't a forever amulet. Just throw on some elemental. Call it a day. Bam, there we go. Oh man, I feel like I'm in such a tough place with this character right now. I goofed up so bad not joining a faction like that. It's like I'm playing... No, it's even worse than playing old school.
Yes.
Oh man, I am playing hard mode, it feels like.
Take care.
More sentinel grinding? Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you're just tuning in, Bike over here realized he made a big oopsie. He wasn't in, even though he thought he was, I was not in Circle of Fortune. So I would expect by this point to be around rank 4 or rank 5 Circle of Fortune, right? When you start getting boosted drops, right? And I'm not. I'm rank 1. Oopsie. It's gonna slow like it. I mean, I guess it could be worse. It could be raining, but yeah. I'm in kind of a tough place right now. Like I can do the content as is, but my gear is trash. I don't know what's gonna happen when I get to empowered. Circle of Handicap, new meta. Yeah, that's me right there. Yeah, guys, I decided to take this one another way. I decided to not only do no volatile reversal on Sentinel before, you know, season 2 comes out, so I got that. I also decided not to join any item factions as well, so this is just what we call the pain train. Welcome aboard. I'll be your conductor. Thank you. You know, choo choo. Hey, what's good, Afia? Circle of handicap. I have like 3 characters that can even go to the bazaar or observatory. Complicates everything. Yeah. It also explains why I haven't been getting that much exalts. Like, I feel like I remember on the last character, the Bleed Hammers, where I actually did everything proper. By this point, I think I had mostly exalts and everything, except for like my weapon, which I never did get. But yeah, this is gonna be a little rough. You don't think? Let me see. Yeah, you might be right on that one, Niche. Which is the Exalt rank? Yeah, that's true. Since I joined it so late, yeah. Can you power level favor in some way? So there are guides out there on how to power level favor caster. I am a classic person of what not to do when it comes to that, because I don't play efficiently. I just like to go straight into monos and power level. Well, not power level, but just clear monos, because that's what I like to do. There are ways to just power level favor very quickly. So people who are really good at that would be first person off the top of my head would be the Curse BG and Frozen Sentinel on YouTube. They have guides on how to power level favor. I am not very efficient when it comes to that, because here's what I do. I get home from work, spend some time with the wife, and then I go live. And here's what I do when I go live. You can ask everybody. I might go buy a couple prophecies, but then I go park my butt in some monoliths, and I blast one mono after the next. I don't go back for more prophecies unless I'm giga farming a specific build. It's not like the best way to farm favor in this game. I mean, at least last time I was trying to, I never really tried to power farm, but I mean, what you do is you push as high of corruption as you possibly can, and then you find specific mono. Hey, what's good, Blue Beyond? You find specific monos that you don't fully complete it. It would typically be a beacon because it's the same objective every time, and you look for a specific map on the beacon that you know that's going to have a lot of enemies. You go through and you full clear it as fast as you possibly can on the highest corruption that you can possibly do, and then instead of completing the objective, you leave and restart and then do it all over again. To me, that is boring, but that is technically the most effective way to power level favor. And what are you up to today, Blue Beyond? Dropped a Blade Master vid, probably chilling until next patch. Is this your last build before patch? Most likely not. Like, I would have told you yes, but that was because next patch was going to be out next week, but not anymore. I've been trying to do a build per week. I might miss it this time because I've just had so much bad luck with this character. So much bad luck. Oh, God, I've had so much bad luck. So, I mean, I'll get a build guide out on this. It'll either be I failed, here, learn from my mistakes, or here's a build guide. I got like 2 concerts that I'm going to within a week's time. I'm going to a concert on Saturday. Then I'm going to a concert on Tuesday. I'm just going to be super busy, man. So I'm hoping I can get this out by Monday. Whose concert? So do you know the band Papa Roach? They were really popular when I was, you know, a teenager. Yeah, so I'm going to go see them. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to go see, you guys know BTS? My wife knows BTS, and that's why we're going. So we're going to go see J-Hope. He is a member of BTS. He's doing a concert in Oakland. Yeah, my brother and I are going to the Korean group. Yeah. My wife is a let's just say my wife is a fan. My wife is a fan of BTS, the Korean one. Angels and Insects. Yeah, that's a good song. You know, obviously, I think the main song I heard from them growing up was Last Resort, just like a lot of people. Korea Boo. Yeah, so we're going to go see J-Hope. There's 7 members in BTS. A couple of them have gotten out of the military, if you guys didn't know. In Korea, you have mandatory military service. So the band had to basically go on hiatus because they had to fulfill their duty to their country by fulfilling military service. They've been getting out one at a time, and so J-Hope just got out like, I don't know, last month, and he's already going on tour, so to speak. Hit bonus, not that much. This one? No, you want to play this build? They're technically, yeah, there's an armistice. Technically, the United States is still at war with North Korea as well. I think I'm going to take Obliterator and then just respec. Yeah, I'm gonna respec out of this. I'm going to take a Racing Strike. So, how do I want to do a Racing Strike? I think I'm going to want to try and grab 2 charges. You want to play this build? Right on, Blue Beyond. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I guess my only other option beyond a Racing Strike would be my only other, well, I'm not gonna say it's like my only option, you know, but my other option would be I could do Abyssal Echoes. Let's try out a Racing Strike for a little bit. Hey, Bab. Hi, chat. Picked up Ellie. Only 8 hours into it so far. My wife and I are playing together. Very fun, by the way. What's some interesting two-player setups a husband and wife pair could do? Hey, what's good, Brian? Over on YouTube. What's interesting pairs? Well, Brian, I'm probably not the greatest person to ask because I mostly play solo. Yeah, there's not a lot of like synergies. I guess the closest you can get. You're here, Daisy. Yeah, I would. Yeah, Niche over here on Twitch is saying it. Somebody play Paladin, and then the other person play whatever they want. And then you kind of use Paladin like your stat bot, right? And so you got like your healing hands. You can use your volatile reversal to make the target take more damage. Yeah, and then just kind of buff them off. I haven't really messed around with that type of thing, so I don't really have any pointers on like what the optimal way to go would be for you. Unfortunately, I do a lot of solo, so I try to be as strong as possible, as opposed to you know, if I do this, you do that, you know, that sort of thing. You're very welcome, Brian.
Yes.
Hey, Twitch chat, Brian thanks you. Strong independent sentinel, yeah. Yeah. Brian thanks you, Twitch chat. And so, also, hello from Western Australia. Yo, what's good, man? Why'd I pick this up? Get rid of that. Garbage. This could be useful.
Take care.
Hey, Sophia, what were you doing today, man? Were you streaming earlier? Or are you do you take Wednesdays off? You might take Wednesdays off. Oh, oops. Had family here the past couple days, and today I had some Final Fantasy 14 stuff to sort with the static and some busy work. I got you. Mostly getting my gear sorted for tomorrow because we need to farm the new extreme, so we're best in slot for Savage start next week. Not particularly engaging content. Trying to make AI sound like the Beastie Boys. Did you put a cap on it? Did you put a cap on it? Oh no. I'm gonna get to empowers on this character and then get slapped in the face, man. Oh, oops. So it repeats every last word. Hey, 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 hey. Are you talking crap on the Beastie Boys? I don't know, am I? I mean, if I wasn't mistaken, bro, that sounds like they're trying to sabotage you. I think you need to bust out the brass monkey, man. And you got to fight for your right to listen to the Beastie Boys at a party. This guy. He's like, oh God. There we go. Eviscerating Titan Femur. It's done now. I mean, it's so good, but it's also so bad. I can't. Oh, and it's a T7. Wait, do I not have critical strike multiplier in my, what in the actual frick am I smoking here? I have melee critical, I have T7 melee attack speed, huh? Oh. But I don't have, yeah, let's take both of those. What am I? Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't think I'm smoking here. Like I think I had good reason not to take those, but idols, gloves. Oh yeah, let's emphasize those. No joke, there's King Gizzard references in Last Epoch. Oh, okay.
Stand down.
So do tell, where are these King Gizzard references? This build needs help. Oh. Well, we're getting close to go time. been a while, but Perry had a vid on Easter eggs. I'll see if I can find it. After you tell us about the references, tell us about who King Gizzard is. Yeah. Yeah, who's King Gizzard? What do we got here? This is crap from Mega Crap. Oh, okay. The Lizard Wizard? Yo, what's good, Indo? The Lizard Wizard. Who's the Lizard Wizard? The most prolific Australian band you apparently have never heard of. Really? Now there. I'm going to have to use that. Oh, well, frick. Can't have nice things. Do all 5 of you Aussies listen? 26 studio albums and 56 live albums. Okay. I mean, do I know any songs by this King Gizzard band that you're referring to? And don't ask me to play any. All right, let's. Thank you for the likes over here on YouTube, guys. I appreciate it. Brian, who is an actual Aussie, says he has zero idea who the band is. Okay. Yeah. So, King Gizzard. Okay, let me see. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Huh. Yeah, I guess they're really popular way down under. Okay. Yeah, that looks like a whole rabbit hole. Huh. Well, I'm gonna get back to playing some Last Epoch. I couldn't make them up. Yeah, apparently. They release theme albums, which I guess makes them prog, but they also do microtonal, metal, rap, folk, and a few other albums. This is how I broke Bike Stream by breeding. Oh, yeah. A lot of people must have left, right? Sorry, man. Well, let's see if the viewership suffered at all. Looks like YouTube's still doing just fine. Looks like Twitch's doing just fine. No, thanks for keeping us entertained. I mean, I did stop for like a minute to look up Gizzard Wizard and the Lizard King. Just random tree. Yeah, the people out here are mad, man. They came here to watch Last Epoch content, not the content creator to be like, hold up, wait a minute, let me go look up King Gizzard and the Lizard King. Yeah, they all left because of that. Sorry, Criskin, you broke the stream, man. Rest in pieces. It's absolutely a rabbit hole. I'll make the Skeletor and go silent again. No, Criskin, it's all good. You may need to change your name and give your family to Australia just to remove yourself from the impending embarrassment. Okay, you got something to add here, Brian? Is there something about, King Gizzard and the Lizard King that I need to be made aware of? Are they kind of risque? Because, I mean, you ended with a ton of dots on that. I mean, it sounds like you're leading up to something. Watch it, guys. Brian on YouTube's coming up with the expose. I was honestly introduced to them by some Aussies. Yeah, yeah. Apologies, moved to Australia, not give. Oh, okay. You may need to change your name and give your family to Australia.
Stand down or die.
Dang, man. All right, guys. Due to this embarrassment, I'm gonna have to give you to Australia. You don't belong there. I'm gonna change my name and continue to make a life for myself out here stateside. I'm so sorry. You're fine, Brian. You're gonna have to give your family to Australia. Oh. Tony Carreria? Huh? Who's Tony Carreria? To be honest, it's around the same level of me mentioning Tony Carreria. Okay, who's Tony? Is it Karia?
Who are you?
Just some random singer from your country. He draws in quite a crowd from all over Europe. Okay. Do I care? No. That's good to hear. Call Ray Raw. Call Ray Raw. Ball ram you, yeah.
Who are you?
Make it rain! Uniques everywhere! He once did a free concert on your hometown. Boy, how'd he do it on your home? Like, what? Do they just build like a massive stage on top of the town and be like, welcome? Buzzkill? Please be sword catcher. Is this okay, wait. Just normal stage. Still had a bunch of buses coming from places in Europe. I gotcha.
Gods. Who are you?
Take care.
Gods.
Oh no! How could we have not seen this coming? The point is, nobody ever heard of him. I don't know, man. We got a lot of Polish. It uses a lot of sounds. Have you ever heard of Polish? Would I be able to clarify what this monolith thing you're doing is? Okay, so yeah, Brian, you said you're still pretty new and you've been playing with your wife on the game. So, what monoliths are? Oh, autocorrect. Oh, I'll give you a chance to put what you actually meant. I don't think there's any chance I give this up. Love how you had to specify on the game there. Yeah. On the game. Just I wanted to make it clear, everybody. Would you be able to clarify? Okay, yeah. So, Brian, what I'm doing is I'm playing through the Monoliths of Fate. Right? This is located at the end of time. You might have already visited the end of time. So, essentially, you're going to play through the campaign. You get to the end of the campaign, and it's going to bring you to a moment. And then it spawns you at the end of time where they then push you to go into the Monoliths of Fate. So your goal in the Monoliths of Fate is to unlock empowered monoliths. That's where the true end game really begins. This is what we would call normal monos. This is like the tutorial. And basically it's just repeatable content. You start here at a little web. Right, you start here and then you can just chain your way out. Each echo gives you a reward. And then you can do the echoes. What we're trying to do right now is fill out this bar so I can fight the boss of this timeline. And then after I fight the boss of this timeline, I fight a second boss immediately afterwards. And then I'm an empowered monolith. Yeah, I'm glad you picked up on that too, Cacao. Yeah, you're very welcome, Brian. It's a basic explanation. We can get into the fine particulars of most efficient way to grind or whatever. Also, a lot of this is getting updated in Season 2. It's going to be a ton of content coming to the game. And one thing that's getting addressed is the monolith system. If you've been playing the game for a while, you already know that the current monolith system is, it needs some work. It's a little, especially if you've been playing this entire time like I have, it's a little plain. So they're going to be introducing a bunch of new features. A little shallow. Yeah, I'm fine with it being a little shallow, but yeah, if this is all you got for in-game, it is a little shallow. Yeah, they're gonna have side areas. You're gonna be able to upgrade the echoes themselves. You can spawn super arenas. Hey, what's good, Costin? We're about to get out of normal monos and go to empowereds.
You there, help me.
You there, help me. I'm actually feeling a little confident. I think we need some survivability, but I mean, I do have 2,700 health on a level 77 character, no twink gear. It's just me farming my backside off. What does my armor look like? Check it out. Oh, was I not finished? Wait, I was finished, right? Okay, cool. There's a bit of a better look at it. Oh, my armor rating. Oh, that's what you're. I'm kidding. 2866. Got in late. Heard you talking about new monos. I'm excited for it. Yeah, Costin. Yeah, season 2 is going to bring a lot of good stuff. Yeah, we're right around here. I think I do have a few buffs, though. Hey, look at that. We got 4,000 favor. Passive tree. There we go. I can use my brain right here. Increased armor on melee kill. So at least I got that going for me. So we got all of our stuff here. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab Blade Master. I don't think I'm going to need Time and Faith. I think I'm going to take Fearless. So I'm going to put 5 points into Fearless. And then put the rest of my points into Blade Master. All right, here we go, guys. I'm actually feeling okay about this. Immediately gets melted. So this character is pretty tanky. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of good damage right now. mean, it's got melee attack speed. That's a possibility. I think the health is something I'm liking. Okay, well, let's get into... We are now into empowered monoliths.
How are you still on oh, and Traveler? You'll need to fight the empowered timelines. Aim to see if I can see. Alive.
Well, I'll be hornswoggled. What do we got here? +1 2 erasing strike. Physical health. Do I really need that lightning? I do not need that lightning resistance. Profile. Hey, what's good, Trebor? 10 a.m. coffee time. Profile. What are you looking for, Trebor? Are you looking for my last Epoch tools profile? There you go. Added a command just for you, Trevor. Thank you so much for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Here we go. If you guys are interested in what I got on, yeah, the YouTube, like over on Twitch immediately pops up. Over on YouTube, when I enter in commands, it's like, oh, I guess it didn't work. Oh, there it is. Just takes a little longer on YouTube, but the commands still show up. What suggestions do you or chat have about learning the loop filters? I see it. And as we both have less than a dozen hours, I'm kind of not rushing to use it. All right, here's a quick loop filter breakdown. My biggest suggestion when okay, so here we go. We got basic loop filter, right? As you're playing the game, once you have all your items filled out, right? Once you have items in every single slot, I say hide. Here's what you're gonna do, right? Let's delete this rule. We're gonna create a new rule, right? We're going to go to hide. So whatever we put into here, it's going to hide it, right? So we're going to put rarity. So we're hiding rarity, and we're going to hide normal. Normal are those gray items, right? Best loot filter ever. Hey, what's good, Nacho? Yeah, this is the best loot filter ever. Just hide all normal items. And then if there's any affixes you're looking for, this is when I like to, I build it as I go, right? So I'll go to like recolor, and I'll choose a color that stands out to me. Personally, I like this light blue color, right? So let's say I'm looking for a one-handed axe. I don't care about subtypes, and I really want chance to bleed on that axe. That is an affix, right? So I'm going to choose item type, one-handed axe. I'm going to choose affix. I'm going to click on this box, and we're going to type in chance to bleed. Chance to bleed on hit on my one-handed axe. I got some advanced options. You can go to more or equal to tier 3 on chance to bleed on a one-handed axe, and then hit add. Now, whenever a one-handed axe with at least 3 tiers of chance to bleed on hit drops, it'll be recolored with a light blue. You bum rush campaign on the SSF night yesterday? That's what I'm talking about, Nacho. Let's go. So I say just build it as you go, and then gives you a chance to get used to it, Brian. And here's my suggestion. Once you're pretty good off the magic items, you know, your blues, you can add that. You can hide that. Once you're good off your yellows, your rares, you can hide that. It's going to be a long time before you start hiding your purples. But you can start hiding it if you're good. And then just, you know, plug in anything that you're looking for. Dual wield Rive melts campaign, zoom. Dual wield Rive is very nice. Bike thinks I'm good. Hey, what's good, bro? Whoa, okay. I was using Void Net now. No. I think I was using Sentinel Rive 1.2. There we go. Here we go. We are now to empowered monoliths. Real excited for Devouring Orb. Not sure which spec you'll be running. We'll see what's good. Yeah, honestly, this is probably going to be my last leveling guide for now. I might go do some, like, in-game cheese. But, I don't want to release any more Sentinel leveling guides without patch notes. But watch. I'll probably work on, like, a Javelin leveling guide. But I just don't want to release too many and then, oh, oops, patch notes came out. Half the stuff I use for leveling got changed in a meaningful way. Yeah, we're going to need a serious upgrade in the weapon department. Most Sentinel builds can already clear current Aberoth. Depends on what you're running and luck. Well, what do you describe as most Sentinel builds, though, Nacho? Name ones that can't. I had a hey. I had a tough time with Warpath. Yeah, I had a tough time with Fire Warpath. I even had pretty decent gear. The thing is, a lot of melee builds have a tough time because they require a huge gear investment. They can do it. I've killed them with a couple Rive builds for sure. But I had a tough time with Warpath. I don't think I actually ever killed him with Warpath. I did a dual wield Fire Warpath build and wasn't able to clear him. We'll see though, like if Sentinel gets enough meaningful buffs, then that might change. Thanks again. You're very welcome, Brian. Okay, so I can take a little base crit. I don't think that's going to be necessary. So what I could do is take a point into Ruthless. If Devo is good, so many builds going to get shotgun DPS. When you say Devo, I'm assuming you're talking about Devotion. Devouring Orb. Oh, okay. Bone Scythe, huh? Huh. Yeah, I really need some armor shred. I need some physical pen. I don't care if my resistances aren't high enough. I need to use that amulet. Sentinel doesn't have much early electrocute support. What are you talking about, bro? Like electrify? It's a lot of bleed. +4 to vengeance. That's a lot of bleed. Until you get to Javelin. Yeah, what are the only ones? Like Smite converts and Javelin converts. Right here, yeah, Javelin converts, Ignite and Bleed. But you said early. I guess it depends on what you mean by early, bro. Yeah, because he's talking about early electrocute support. Like, yeah, sure, I'm mentioning Javelin and Smite, but you don't get these till around level 20. That might not be early. Yeah, and Healing Hands has Electrify stuff. It doesn't convert, but that you get Healing Hands after you get Smite and Javelin. Because by the time you can get Smite, you still got to put 5 points in to get Healing Hands. Like pre-third spec. Yeah. Which, yeah, you got nothing pre-third spec. guess it's my day to just find a whole bunch of bleed chance axes, man. This is awesome. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, damage is not terrible yet. That's not going to be super good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know if that's good. I don't think that's good. Melee critical strike chance on this spear. Okay. What about this? Well... That's a T6 chance to bleed. No, this base is terrible. Melee fire pin. I mean, the base is not bad, but for what I'm doing, this base is not as good. Okay. Yeah, this was the right call. I gotta just make up for this fire resistance. So we want the we want the vitality. We don't need that. Fire resistance, necrotic resistance is fine. Let's see if we can't make up for it, because we need this. And let's see if we can put health on this and then re-roll a couple different things. Okay, so let's look under idols. Do we got fire? Fire damage, fire damage. Those won't do. Okay. Fire damage over time, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, what we got to do now is we got to create a new rule. I'm gonna turn off that rule for now. So we are going to recolor. Emphasize. We are going to be looking for item type. Small Lagonian idol. We're going to add the affix fire resistance. Add. How ironic. Do I have support for this? Do we need this? No, not really. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm giving up 1 vitality for that. Okay. Alright, let's try and craft on this. So what do we got here? Okay, how many? I have no glyphs of despair. So I could really... I don't think I could screw this up because we got chance to shred armor. I would prefer health. So give me health. Chance to apply frailty on hit. Honestly, considering I have no chance to apply frailty, that's actually better than health. Okay, throwing damage or damage over time. Damage over time we don't really use, so we're definitely not using throwing damage. So give me Void Pen, give me crit multi. Give me something good. Cold. That is not in the something good department for this build. Cold damage is good, but not for this build. Let's try that again. Lightning damage, again, not bad, but for this build, no. I would have been better off. I would have been better off with the cold damage. Minion health, yeah, about that. Increased healing effectiveness. And then it crit and sealed the deal. Huh. Well. I mean, it's not like it's worse, but, yeah. Alright, well. There we go. Cool. Okay. I think the only thing keeping me out of the doghouse with this build is because I got these increased echo damage when a skill echoes. As much as I like this 5 vital, I mean, I know, don't get me wrong, this 5 vitality is giving me more void damage, but I think a second one of these might do me a little bit more justice. I know my maximum health goes down. It's sad. But shred armor on hit. That's all well and good. 21% increased armor. That 5 vitality though. That's a decent amount, but let's see if that works a little bit better. I've been a bit of a hoarder. On this character as opposed to the last one. All right. Is there anything I want to put through here though? All right, let's put this Tyrannies in there. Wish they gave us more runes of discovery earlier. Yeah. Janie, thank you for the follow on Kick. You stream so really well. I do see you streaming a lot, but you're not affiliated. Join my Discord. Appreciate the love and support, Janie. I think I'm good though. What did this get? Increased area for melee skills. On a spear designed for javelin. Huh. It's good times. I personally think javelin should get a melee conversion. Well, it does, but are you talking about on everything? Like all melee weapons as opposed to just spears? Or are you talking about like you can use javelin like as a melee skill? Turn it into a melee skill. Oh, okay, okay. Aaron's will. Very nice. But I can't even use it, and this is solo character found. So you know what?
Yes.
What up, lady? Look what I gave you. Oh boy, that's an Aaron's will. Ha ha. Okay. Oh, Aaron, we found your item and we sold it to the vendor right away. Don't send that. Don't send him that. Somebody's gonna clip that out of context and be like, "Badly Bike hating on Aaron Action RPG." I'm like, no. It was good, Mr. Boss. What was good, Mr. Big Boss? Thanks for the 500G. Apparently, yeah, apparently. No, I found an Aaron's Will. And normally that's a very exciting drop. Just because it's kind of rare, right? But I'm playing solo character found. So I don't share a stash with... I can't possibly share this stash with anything. So I was like, look, I'm going to go sell this Aaron's Will to the shop. Thanks for the 500 G's. It actually sold for like 2,000 something. I mean, it's still, you know, not a ton of gold, but I mean, it sold for something. No, I didn't have any LP. That is one big lizard. Health. Movement speed, finally. We're not going to talk about that. Finally, my first exalted movement speed. Let's go. You enjoyed the corruption vid? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for everybody who showed out for that one. I recorded it last night, and somebody pointed it out. They're like, hey, kind of wish there was some B-roll to go with it. And I'm like, yeah, that would have been good. You know, I just wanted to get something out there. Like, there's just been questions asked, you know, when should I go to monos? Well, what's the best way to go into monos? You know, that sort of thing. So I just wanted to share some insight. Small things like glyphs, smashing timeline. Oh, yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah. I'm glad that that was useful information. Racing Strike now is the build coming together. So what I did is I leveled up with Holy Trail, Javelin, and Rive, trying to get a little extra damage out of Holy Trail. Honestly, I think you might have been better off just going with a Racing Strike right off. Yeah, you might have been better going on with a Racing Strike as like your fourth skill. Right, so what you would do is you would take Rive into Shield Rush or Lunge, your choice, as a traversal skill, and then for your third slot, instead of slotting into Javelin, you can slot into Void Cleave. But that is going to pigeonhole you into having to use a two-handed sword or axe. And like the javelin was cool. It's just like, yeah, I was already feeling it in the level 90 timelines that it was starting to fall off. If I had kept using it into empowered monoliths, I think it would have fallen off pretty hard. But I kept using it till level 76. Then I did a complete respec. Now I'm wondering if I should keep healing hands or take abyssal echoes. Because, I mean, so there's one thing I could totally do right now. Super simple. Healing Hands is still movement, but now that I'm level 20, and everything, you get rid of Healing Hands and then convert Void Cleave into a traversal skill right here. I'm going to have to just get rid of these. Like, I don't think there's... Unless I start using an axe again, I don't think Vorpal Force is going to do anything for me. So what I could do is one... I'm going to need 4 points for this. So I got to take... a point out from somewhere. Maybe Riftmaker. Or maybe Dark Pathway. No, not Dark Pathway, but I can come over here and grab Nether Charge. Instead of having to use, well... I do have a 1 LP pair of Dark Strides, so if I can get movement speed on there. I've been wondering if Vengeance is worth committing through, as it's my first character. My character I play with my wife is a shaman. Yeah, Brian, obviously, I think you should enjoy the game right now. But if you want a pointer, Vengeance is a really good defensive skill. In its current state, it's kind of hard to get a ton of damage out of it. Now, for what you're doing, which I assume you're playing through the campaign, it's still fine. But you're going to start running into some pain points, if you will. Now, you got a few nodes, like, hit damage against damaged enemies is fine. Damage, these are fine. But as a whole, I feel that Vengeance is a little weak. Where Vengeance really shines is nodes like Bolster and Dark Duelist and Zealot's Technique. Give you additional riposte and damage reduction while using it. So it's a really nice thing. So for that reason, if you're fine with it, just keep using Vengeance if it's doing the job. Like you're definitely kind of taking on that tankier role, which there's no shame in that. But if you yourself want to be doing some more damage, you can check out Rive. That's a pretty easy one to kind of get into. It's a combo skill. You can put 2 points, 3 points, 1 point, and then every third strike you have a double chance to crit. Yeah. But I don't want to just bury you in information, Brian. You should have fun. If you're thinking long term, maybe consider Rive. But for right now, Vengeance is probably going to keep you alive for a while. Well, you probably also don't really have to worry about that too much in the campaign. So, have fun, Brian. If you ever feel the need to respec, Rive is pretty fun. Yeah. I got an early Rune of Ascendance and went for the Polaris roll. Ooh. Oh my god! Solo character found 100 corruption out of the chest. I get a freaking red read of Atlaria. Oh, dude, I'm level 79. What in the? Oh my god, from the chest. What is this? Dude, look, I'm like level 4 in Circle of Fortune. Oh my god. Oh my god, what in the world? Hello, YouTube. Oh. Just in time for refresh. How are the rolls? Not amazing. Pretty much, I mean, 20% on the all res, but 15% on everything else. Low on the, yeah, I mean, but it's a red rain of Atlaria. Oops. That res is something. Hey, man, the resistance. I can't even use this. I can't. Oh, Nemesis? Time to feed it to the Nemesis? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Gosh, man. I gotta post that on my own Discord. Hold up. Wait a minute. Holy, man. It's like, do I delete this character now? Because that was pretty much the fate of this character. I have no way. Well, maybe I have a way. Can you end the solo character found challenge? Yes. Oh, okay, cool. So I could still transfer it to my main account afterwards and then delete it. What is the LE5 on that ring? Oh. LE5, aka short version. Okay, Brian, the red ring of Atlaria is one of the rarest items in the game. I mean, you could have a shot at finding it. Everybody has a shot at finding it, but it's very rare. All right. If you've ever played Path of Exile, maybe think like a mirror. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but like it's maybe not, but it's rare.
Stand down or die.
Like, there's people who have played over 1,000 hours in this game and have probably not found a red ring. And I found one while leveling a character. Yeah, Brow's never found one. And Brow, if I'm not mistaken, has more hours than I do. So put it in stasis. That's right. Well, I mean, I already clipped it, so I mean, I'll get the clip out to my wife. She'll have fun subtitling that one, and we'll get it uploaded on YouTube. It'll be fun. We'll have a great time. LE5, explain it like I'm a 5-year-old. Understood. Right, yeah. Like, Red Ring of Atlaria is not even on your radar. And things that make it really good. One thing is it helps cap your resistances, right? 20% to all resistances. On top of that, if you have at least 180 total attributes, right here are your attributes, right? If you have at least 180, then while wearing this ring, right? While wearing this ring, you take 10% less damage. That is huge. And you can wear 2 of them. So what does that mean? Up to 20% less damage taken from just 2 rings, let alone anything else you got. Yeah, they're very good, very highly sought after. Had this been a character in Merchant's Guild, yeah, I'd be wealthy. Like, it doesn't even have a Circle of Fortune tag. It just says cannot be traded. For a 5-year-old, it's like finding a unicorn in your backyard. What's good? Right. Hold up. Yeah, Trevor, it's because you posted a link, but I realized you're trying to post the clip. Hold up. No, there's other sources, but it's one of the main ones. Yeah, it's the clip. Yeah, I'm gonna get it from you. Hold up. I gotta complete this echo. Now the real question is, chat, do we incorporate the red rain into our leveling build? Yeah, guys, just find a red rain, man. Look at me, I did it. People are gonna be like, this is fake. You didn't start a character in solo character found. I'm gonna be like, yes, I did. Yeah, guys, just find a red rain, man. Problem solved. Unethical. Just you know, look, I can wear it now, right, man? Here we go. You know, problem solved, chat. We're gonna wear the red rain of Atlaria. Oh, it's too freaking good, man. Okay, wrong tab. Let's see if we can get. I have 2 weeks to enjoy it, right? Yeah, and then it goes back and. All right, Trevor. Give it another shot. Hey, what's good, YouTube? Thank you for the likes over there. Hopefully, you guys are having a good one. Genix J9. What? Yeah, guys, I was just having trouble capping my res, and yeah, I put on the red rain, man. It's simple item, unexpected. Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be good. Wow, the curse had a spreadsheet when he did the 4 red raindrops. It's actually a 0.1657 drop chance for the unique ring. What's up? That's like winning the lottery twice in a row. What's up, guys? I'm Bike here, and I'm back again with another last Epoch clip. Oh my god! I won the lottery twice in a row! What was the first lotto? I saw the Enigma clip. First lotto. Oh, somebody said it was like winning the lotto twice, so I was riffing off of it. Sorry, missed that. You're gonna feed it to the Nemesis or what? Yeah, I'll try feeding it to the Nemesis. We'll see what we get out of it. You guys want to hear something funny though? That is not my first time finding a red ring from the chest. I don't know if it ever got clipped, but the first time was on I was streaming and I remember somebody on YouTube was like, "Oh my god, hey, you dropped this," and they posted an emoji of a crown in the YouTube chat. So I know it's on YouTube somewhere. I just don't remember what stream. I can't even use a pair of Citadel boots, but hey, you know, I got a red ring. Let's go. That's streamer RNG. Well, there is the streamer client after all. If you guys want to wear. Let me show you. If you guys want to get into the streamer client, right, you just click on streamer mode. Okay, and then you guys get into the streamer client. No, streamer mode is, you know, for, you know, if you're streaming to make sure you have a smooth stream. This will not give you better loot drops, but nonetheless, you know, every time somebody brings up streamer RNG, I'm like, well, I got streamer mode on. Oh. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. I appreciate it. All right. Oh, 900 stability? Frick. No, we don't want Mark for Death. High health enemies deal extra dodge. High health enemies take 25% less damage. That's going to suck. Enemies have 30% increase. Well, I think this is our best bet. The Curse did some awesome content on this. Yeah, the Curse is a friend, man. He's a good guy.
Stand down or die.
Here we go. Yeah, that's one reason why I'm doing this one first. I still got a bunch of rare gear. Now, I could kill this boss a lot faster. I would just have to use volatile reversal. This is also another reason why, Nish, I'm thinking about getting rid of healing hands. I got enough sustain. I think I need a little bit more. And I think that's why Abyssal Echoes. Where are the echoes, though? They're there, man. I mean, like, look, we still only have a rare weapon. Whoa, hold up. Okay, now you guys are getting me all distracted. Hold up. Where's Abyssal Echoes at, though? I would have to drop one of my current abilities, which would probably be Healing Hands. Oh, it's... Okay, so Nacho, what are you saying? You're saying that I can proc Abyssal Echoes on Void Cleave. Right. I'm aware of that with this node after using Abyssal Echoes, but I would have to spec out of one of these abilities to spec into Abyssal Echoes. I don't really think there's much I can use right now. I mean, I think this is probably my like I was using this as a meme just because I could. This rain is better for me. Catch you later, Trebor. Thanks for the clip.
I'll be honest. You know all that you need to know for now.
I mean, I guess I could use an unspec'd Abyssal Echoes.
Report back once you've killed a third Harbinger.
I just don't think unspec'd Abyssal Echoes would work. Like, at this moment in time, I think Healing Hands is not doing a ton. I already got enough sustain. Abyssal Echoes would give me a lot of extra damage. I will say, okay, yeah, let's do some respecs. Despecialized skill. Yeah, I need a new sword, but I'm gonna get a lot of benefit out of this. Okay. And I prefer to self-cast Abyssal Echoes because I'm actually getting some good damage out of Void Cleave right now. Now, I mean, what you could do is run Resonating Cleave, right? You can run Resonating Cleave. That way, when you use Void Cleave, because you're using it as a traversal skill, procs Abyssal Echoes, which allows you, when you do Erasing Strike, to do big damage. But here's the thing. It gives extra damage to Void Cleave and Erasing Strike. And when you use Void Cleave to proc it, you're not doing that extra damage on Void Cleave. And by the time you can use Void Cleave again, what's up, Tilron, that node goes away. So, I prefer to self-cast Abyssal Echoes in this case, so I can get that extra damage out of Void Cleave. There has to be another sword. There's probably another sword, but I'm getting a lot of good benefits out of it. I use it for attack speed and armor shred. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, oops. What are you up to tonight, Tilron? So, well, let's get our level out of it. Nothing much. Do I care about Age of Winter, or I think I care about Lagon? You're playing a little D2R. Yeah, let's go. Let's go work on Lagon. Actually, yeah, let's work on Lagon, and then let's go do Black Sun, and then we can just farm the Black Sun timeline. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Let's go back over here and increase the corruption in this timeline before we just dip. What is this, 10? Yeah, sure, let's do it. And I'm not using volatile reversal, right? Yeah, I think Abyssal Echoes was the right call here. Healing Hands was good, but it just... I unfortunately was just not able to commit to it for that long. I hate the fact that when he's doing that whole little charge up, he takes next to no damage, man. It's kind of what feels bad. Yeah, your racing track is already noticeable for sure. Yeah. Okay. 3. All right, because we're not putting extra points here. Okay, cool. So now it's a traversal. Now here is our choice we can make. I'm only going to have 3 points. So... I think for right now, getting an extra charge is going to be good. I do have a pair of Dark Strides. What am I getting out of this? Okay. I'm getting movement speed out of this. Well, then let's just use Dark Strides right now. I'm sure... Since I'm not actually getting any sort of survivability out of that. And that gives me the same exact movement speed I had. Oh, a little less poison res? Oh, because I lost the 7 vitality. That's true. Okay. If I got a pair of Dark Strides, no, I'm not going to grab Nether Charge. I mean, I can, but I don't think I'm going to get a lot of use of it. I can max out the damage with these 2 nodes. Because I prefer, like, I really like Void Cleave, guys. Like, here's something you got to understand. Void Cleave is my favorite skill in all of Last Epoch. It is so versatile. And I really think it's a shame that people don't use it as a damaging skill as much. Because it's really good for damage. I mean, I made an entire build called the Master Yi build, where it was all about pumping up the damage of Void Cleave through the moon. We were doing 10 million crits on the freaking dummy. I love this skill a lot. So I like to try, if I can, if at all possible, I want to try and, you know, get some good damage out of it. Oh, come on. This node is so bad. Why? I hate this mod so much. Dude, can we just remove this from the game? Mark for death. Oh. I was not expecting it. Oh. Oh, Lord. We might be having to say bye-bye to the Odachi for now. Oh, I get a lot of attack speed out of the Odachi. One thing that makes the Odachi really good is the melee critical strike multiplier you get out of it. But the sheer amount of flat damage... Frick! Because now I could put points back into Vorpal Force. I'm using an axe. We'll try out both, but I think we can all agree that the Odachi is on its way out. Decisions. Okay, 122 corruption. That's good enough for me. Because they have abandonment issues. It feels kind of clunky right now, guys. I know Apathies is probably best in slot here, but this feels a little clunky. We're gonna have to redistribute some points here. Okay, so we're getting back supposedly 4 mana per time we hit an enemy with Rive. How much is Rive? Rive supposedly has a cost of 0. That can't be right. It's got a cost. I see it going down. Bricked on a 2 LP. Yeah, so Cobra, this is a solo character found character, right? So we started solo character found, and we've been leveling our way up. That might be a good ring for us. That might actually be a really good ring for us. Hold up. Okay. This could potentially be a very, very good. Those are all stats we need. The thing is, I need another source of lightning resistance, which I can get from this timeline. Okay, so why is Rive? Is it because of this? +5 on strike 2. Okay, it's showing no mana cost. Is there a way to reduce this? It doesn't look like there's a way to reduce it. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's a way to reduce this. Okay, so let's try out the Odachi again, right? I know Apathies is probably best. Apathies with some stats on it would be a lot better, so I can save that for the Nemesis. So it feels snappier, but I can definitely tell there's not as much damage there. I just wish it was better. Yeah. Like I could tell, like, just for flat damage, Apathy's was higher, but right now I'm getting, like, with the amount of melee critical strike chance on here, it's not making Void Cleave a guaranteed crit, but it's a lot higher. Sure. I unfortunately do not have the so here's one thing I got going on, right? Here's one thing that's helping Odachi to feel a bit snappier. Weapons Master. So with an axe, I get a bleed chance, which is good, but I get a 10% melee attack speed with the sword. Now, what might help though? What might help is when I get Blade Master maxed. Then we can go back to Apathies. Because at that point, it might just be... I'm not going to say it's way too much. You can never have too much melee attack speed, right? But, I mean, it's going to feel better on Apathies. Oh, I don't have points yet. Okay, so... No, I want to keep this. This sucks. I wish this didn't have a 10% reduced attack speed. All right. So we're just keeping our eyes out for a better Odachi. Oh, it's already got a T5 melee fire. Ooh. All right, we got... Oh... Oh my god. Even if I had this relic right now, even if I just hit challenge, this relic would be an immense upgrade to my build. Cold and lightning res, taken care of. Health. Tier 5 Void Cleave. But this is just default. We have a chance to empower this. Hey, what's good, Motor? And then we're going to put Apathies in there, and hopefully we get something useful. He didn't even get a chance to run away. We erased him. Build feels nice. It's feeling better now, but I gotta admit, man, like, the RNG gods have been smiling upon me. They have been smiling. All right. Okay, Okay, let's... We need to respec just a little bit. Welcome to streamer RNG plus Circle of Fortune. But yeah, here's the thing. Like, yeah, I found a red ring, but at the time I found the red ring, I was at tier 4, all right? Tier 4. I mean, there's nothing that's going to boost it. And I haven't done a single prophecy yet. I'm tier 5 now.
Hello, traveler.
Okay, yeah, so my fire resistance is actually not bricked. Good. 6. So 6 and 6. I think that's fine. Oh, oops. No, we don't want that one.
Hello, traveler.
2 points into Time and Faith. 4 mana back.
Do not
Plus this node. I mean, that's 8 mana. It's something, right? I still have not found any shards for it. Okay. All right, let's try this out. Yeah, Nacho went hard, man. The Erasing Strike is getting some nice area. Yeah, again, the Odachi is carrying harder than than I would like. I would like to have an Exalted Odachi at this point with like tier 6 melee void. Or tier 7 preferably. That would really help. Really, like, same stats, you know, throw on like some armor shred. The 9% melee critical strike chance is just enough for this build. But I mean, okay, let's not use the melee critical strike chance. Let's use like the one helmet, right? Oh no, we'd have to go back to healing hands though for sustain. There we go. I don't think we'd have enough sustain. I mean, I'm level 81. Leonine's is level 85. What do you want me to do? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna use it. I'd rather use Leonine's. Yeah, Peak of the Mountain is cool, but for what I'm doing, I don't think so. Because right now I have enough crit. I have enough crit that I do crit on the every third Rive, and then I'm also critting with Void Cleave, and then I'm taking the node to make Erasing Strike an automatic crit. Now, if I can ever get to a point that I don't need that node, then I'll take that off. But I mean, it's kind of it's a good cheap investment for right now. I will say this build has, like, from originally how I started it, has taken a bit of a turn. And Nacho, I'm 100% right there with you, brother. I you know, like, it feels like a lot of the times when you're not using a unique in that slot, it just ends up being, at least on Sentinel, ends up being Leonines and Champions Regalia, man. That's what I feel like it just ends up becoming. Welcome to my in-game build, which sucks because I do like these, like, Solarum plates. I think they're really good with that built-in endurance, but I mean, how can you touch 700 armor and reduce damage, armor mitigation applying to dots? Yeah, there you go, Nacho. There's nothing that really competes. Now, I guess the flip side would be Apocalypse Plate to Champions Regalia because of the echo damage. I don't know, though, man. I feel like Champion Regalia is just so strong.
Stand down and die.
No, Nish, we're talking about base. No, we're talking about base items. Well, yeah, my original statement was in response to what Nacho said. Hey, what's good, Angel, bro? In response to what Nacho said, saying he wished there was better base types for Sentinel. Maybe you mean all classes in general as well, Nacho, but especially for Sentinel. If you're not using a unique in that slot for Sentinel, your helmet almost always turns into Leonines, and your chest plate almost always turns into Champion Regalia. Unless you're using a unique for your build, which 8 times out of 10 is going to be Titanheart. I mean, there's a few other, things out there, like maybe Wall of Nothing or something. But hey, what are you up to tonight, Angel? You want to see something crazy? This character is solo character found. So, no shared stash. You want to see? Look at this. I got, 6 stash tabs. You got to move out and get rid of your rabbits. I am very sorry to hear that, Angel, bro. That's... No, I'm sorry to hear about that. That's some tough tough news to hear. Yeah, man. You have my condolences, dude. It's all good, though? Okay. But no, like maybe there's a way. I mean, yeah, especially if you care for your rabbits. Yeah, and then also just the stress of having to find a new place, not knowing if you're gonna have a roof over your head. Maybe you have that covered, and you're more worried about the rabbits. Which point I understand. God, no, I'm in Sire.
Stand down or die.
You're in dire straits. Oh, I got you, man. It'll be good. God will find a way. Amen to that. Melee cold. Not the best. Oh my god. No. You do not get to interrupt this moment. Dude, I get to empower it again, all right? Anyways, you're working on an intelligence cinder strike. Hey, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes?
Do you say int cinder strike marksman? Angel bro, or were you saying another one? Another one. Yeah, okay. All right, I want to make sure I was understanding what you were saying. Dude, if that was another red ring, oh my god. Would have been like confirmed Bike is hacking. He's a fraud. Says his character sucks and then miraculously gets a whole bunch of, best in slot gear. You see, if I was truly working on a build, it would be in softcore. Whoa, wait. This is a hardcore marksman angel, bro? The test realm. It's a hardcore, okay. Wondering if this Rive might get past 1,000 corruption. I mean, I'm not using volatile reversal, so I would just hazard a guess to say no, Nish. But there's always a but in there. In season 2, and maybe this is what you're thinking with the fact that Rive can be converted to Void. You only died this time 3 times in campaign. Fastest clear time though, 3.5 hours. Yes, for us Sentinel mains, that's an amazing clear. Nacho, did you push past 1,000 corruption with your Rive? With your Void Knight Rive? Yeah, you did. Okay, so at least Rive currently, were you using volatile reversal? It was not comfortable in the slightest. That's fine. You were. Yeah, I would expect you would be. So, yeah, you needed the HP snapback. And that's absolutely fair. I'm not like, oh, well, you're using volatile reversal. It doesn't count. No, that's absolutely fair. So I'm just curious, like what is Season 2 Rive going to look like? Rive plus Void Cleave, such a clean combo. Hey, what's good, Windblaze? Welcome back. Yeah, they're gutting it, Angel, bro. But they're going to be buffing the damage of everything else. Yeah, they're overhauling it. You know, to us who really enjoyed Volatile Reversal, they're gutting it. But, I mean, yeah, it's a completely different skill, man. Like, just from what we saw from Carve, it's a completely different skill. Yeah, they took it out behind the woodshed and said, you know, we'll miss you. We'll miss you, pal. And then, you know, pulled the trigger. And then, you know, all of a sudden they brought home a puppy so everybody else can forget about what we lost. That's volatile reversal in a nutshell. That's volatile reversal in a nutshell. Oh my gosh, I gotta clip that guy. I'm a rogue, and when I dipped my toes in Paladin, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, WTF? But if Rive gets that, Rive is getting that void conversion. Because, okay, so here's the thing. So Rive is physical. But if you read added melee damage applies to the first 2 hits at 100% effectiveness and the third hit at 200% effectiveness. So my basic understanding is any added melee damage, it doesn't have, as long as it has the melee tag, will scale Rive, but it gets extra scaling if it is physical damage. So you can use flat fire damage and you will still scale Rive, but you're not scaling it to its fullest without physical. That is my basic understanding because it has the melee tag. But allowing it to convert it to melee void, ooh. Yes, Nacho is correct. To an extent, it has. It already has a void conversion, though, so it'll be the same level of it or just make it easier to do so. I think what ends up happening, because you do 10% more void damage, and the it scales with melee damage, and you can use melee void. Somebody a lot more knowledgeable on the subject, I think, could give a better explanation of how it scales with it. I think by converting Rive to Void, though, allows it to benefit from Void Pin and Void Res, if that makes sense. Because the damage that's being outputted is physical. If I'm understanding that correctly. The damage that's being outputted is physical. Is it also outputting some... It's got to be outputting some void, right? You know, the 10% void on top of it. So it's putting 10% more void damage on top of it, and then it's outputting physical damage. Yeah, some people were giving me grief on using void with this instead of physical, but I was like, hey, it works. Now I'm trying to better understand it because I know it works. But okay, I really like the chain. Chain is really nice, but Screaming Riffs could be really good for boss damage. If you're using an axe, right. Right. We're looking for percent bonuses to void damage in the tree. Right, on Sentinel. Okay. Yeah. Not just axes. Yeah, I wonder if they allow it to scale. If they allow it to scale, oh my gosh, okay. Hold up. Slay enemies to lure out an ambush. Okay, hold up. Okay. Okay, I want this area clear. Okay, that is not the best. But, I mean, hey, it's melee damage. Okay, here we go. Obviously, we can't use the cast speed, but hey. Doom damage. If I had a Shattered Chains, oh, bro. I mean, yes, Doom is very good. Just Doom on its own is very good. And then you mix in Shattered Chains and bruh. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I mean, T7 melee fire. That's okay. We ended up getting melee cold. Oh. Give me a second to, pay my respects to... I'm not even endurance cap. That's... Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's a bit of an upgrade. I think I'll switch over to apathies once I have Blade Master. leveled up. The utility I'm getting out of Odachi right now is okay. I mean, I'm probably just going to have to put endurance on my... Oh, yeah, I could put endurance on this. Bam, there we go. $300,000 miles? Hey, man. If there was ever a car company to do it, it would be Honda. Okay, well, we're going to be losing quite a bit of armor here, chat. So let me explain what's going on. We're getting ready to say goodbye to Code of an Erased Sentinel. I need a much better one, but when you get this, you can't ignore it. So do not hit that. So what I do need on this is I need endurance. Okay. 12% endurance. That is fine. Cast speed. Yeah, it already came with cast speed. Hey, what up, Rekonotaro? Enjoying in the background, lurking in the background, but enjoying the stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We checked your porch. Japan makes the best vehicles on the planet. Certainly so. Okay. It's really nice. I'm level 81 and I got this. Holy moly. Well. Okay, now hear me out. I know I'm going to need to get crit somewhere. Yes, that's why I needed King Cobra. Big dips. Okay. All right. Hear me out. All right. We use apathies. All right. We'll keep this in the wings. But we use apathies. And then, because I have chance to bleed here, I don't know if we're going to be attacking fast enough. This might be a failure. This is a failure. Well, not this, but this map was a failure. I might just be better off taking another charge. Yeah, I am 100% there with you. All right, let's put in the red ring that we found. Sucker's slow. Yeah. Another reason why I wanted to keep using Odachi. But yeah, we got 110 on this one. Well, that was a lizard, though. Is 100,000 damage against a lizard really that impressive? I don't think so. Yeah, if we could slam it, but, I mean, we can't on this one. Yeah, I would have to get one. The sad thing is, though, I'm getting a lot of value out of this spider silk. I'd be good off the cold off the cold resistance, probably because I got this, but I would have to make up the poison somewhere. We might be able to just stuff it into this. All right. I think for right now, I would be better off taking these points out and then putting them here. I could also put some points here for Void Rest stacks. Or we can go for another charge. I don't think Vorpal Force is going to work with this current setup. Just slap a red ring, you know? Yeah. Guys, unfortunately, I do got to get going. So thank you so much for being here, guys. If you're over here on Twitch, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Who do we got on here? Dude. Let's just keep supporting well, let's support the homie from yesterday. Let's support Unreal, man. Oh, dude, man, it looks like everybody's rating him today. Let's just pile on in there, man. Let's just send everybody over towards Unreal. Dude. This dude just started streaming, man. This dude just started streaming. He just became a streamer, man. Welcome to the freaking community. If you're over here on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid Unreal, man. Let's get it, guys. Let's freaking get it, man. Another raid bomb coming in. Booyah. Hey, YouTube, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. I will be back again tomorrow. You guys take care. Nish, always a pleasure.